Back again for drawing right and left with another drawing practice video. And we're working on imagination again. Meaning no reference material, only an idea in the mind. Now, at the beginning, I knew I wanted to have a female figure with an effect layered over it. And by effect, I mean like magic or a flare that would either be going on in front of or behind the character. Now, one thing I really love about what we're doing here is that it kind of lays everything bare. No reference to rely on. And we get a highlight of what we need to work on a bit more and what we're improving on. Now, two things that I've improved on are layering and proportions. Layering meaning having more than one detail happening on top of one another, and proportions, referring to the general layout, not having any unwanted, exaggerated areas, and things to improve on are mainly anatomy related. Mainly hand and face. But we've proven before that we can make complicated living character drawings with a picture reference. A good example of that would be the cheetah video. On that one, we were able to make a relatively good, anatomically accurate cheetah. But when it comes to drawing from imagination, I can keep track of the big picture idea that I'm going for, but it's harder for me to pin down the finer details. Now, getting back to the drawing, we've got a little bit of layering going on the clothing, with the ruffly part around the neck. And I should talk a little bit about the body position, with one arm up in the air and the other arm lowered. I had that idea in mind from the beginning, but I think it could have come out a bit more fluid. And I think that rigidity could be taken away by changing up how the clothing on the arms are drawn. And the overall look of the character ended up coming out different than how I imagined. Kind of a creepy queen clown character. But that's all for drawing practice number 21 for drawing right and left.